Here's meteorologist Rachel Garceau with your Idaho News 6 forecast.
So cyclists taking to the streets tomorrow for the twilight criterion will have a scorching time of it. Here's the forecast for Saturday in Boise by 11 o'clock in the morning when everything starts getting underway, already pushing 90 degrees at 3 o'clock in the afternoon into the triple digits. And by the time the pro racing begins at about 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, 104 degrees, still clear skies, but a hazy horizon. So you can see our heat really intensifying in the coming days, and because of that, we have an excessive heat warning that has been reinstated by the National Weather Service. This begins at noon tomorrow and is in effect through at least Monday. That looks to be the hottest period of the extended forecast, but we remain hotter than is typical for at least the next 7 to potentially 10 days. The other warning we have in play today is a fire weather warning for this different shade of pink over here in eastern Idaho because of some gusty winds that will set in today behind a cool front that is marching across our area as we speak. This is not a significant front in the fact that it won't drop temperatures all that much. It will not bring any precipitation into our neck of the woods. It did trigger some showers in the last couple of hours in the Idaho Panhandle, but it will serve to keep our heat at bay, at least the intense heat today, and it will usher in those northwesterly winds. So right now we still have westerly flow, almost straight from west to east right now across the region. So that means smoke from those fires burning in central Oregon is coming right on in to the Gem State. We looked at this just before the break. This is a live view looking out over Lake Cascade. Look at the smoke in the air in Long Valley. East Central Mountains, not quite as smoky. Beautiful start to the day in Sun Valley. Look at this sunrise. Can't paint that better, right? I mean, that's just gorgeous start there. So it will be hazy, though, no matter where you're hanging out in the mountains this weekend. But bear in mind, West Central Mountains will likely see a little smokier conditions. It'll be hot, though, if you're trying to beat the heat. Even Stanley by this weekend, look at the temperature trend into the 90s again for Saturday and Sunday. Likely hanging in there at 90 on Monday. Nothing but sunshine, dry, hot conditions through next week, though that heat does dip a little bit or recedes just a little bit by the end of next week, but still unusually hot long term. This heat wave has just been relentless and it is not stopping anytime soon, unfortunately. Today, though, will be the most comfortable day, if you want to look at it that way, of the extended forecast. Maybe up to 100 in Ontario. Otherwise, we'll call it upper 90s for Caldwell, Nampa, Kuna, and Mountain Home. With those winds out of the northwest this afternoon, gusting up to maybe 30 miles per hour. That won't tip over your trash can, but it might toss a few little light patio pillows around if you have those unprotected out in your backyard. Mid 80s for McCall, Donnelly, and Cascade with the areas of smoke, especially in the morning. And then the wind might help filter it out a little bit, but it will likely remain hazy and smoky for several days to come. Mid to upper 80s for Stanley and Sun Valley. Another hot one for you in the Magic Valley, sunny with patchy smoke, and 94 with some wind in Twin Falls. Tomorrow we get hot. We talked about that 104 for the twilight criterion tomorrow afternoon, 105 on Sunday. That's record challenging heat to wrap up the weekend. Blazing hot, sunny and dry from Monday all the way through at least next Thursday.